So my name is Sandrali Sebarkara. I'm an architect and evangelist, but also an intercessor. And I'm married to Immaculate. God has blessed us with 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. And God gave us a ministry called Rebuilding Nations and Divine Principles. That is the ministry under which we have the prayer altars. We do also evangelism, which we call Great Harvest. And we encourage people to meet in the families, which is called, that department is called Family Fellowship. And we do also train the leaders. God instructed us to pray for our leaders, but also prepare the leaders for the coming generation. That's what we do by training young Christian leaders from different universities.
Tell me about, you said the name of your ministry is Rebuilding Nations on Divine Principles. Tell me about that name and how you came to that name.
That name came just as an audible voice from God telling me, Rebuilding Nations on Divine Principles. I was driving with my wife, and I heard that word, that name coming. It came twice. I asked her, do you listen? Do you hear that too? She said, no, I don't hear. I didn't hear anything. And then it came again. I stopped the car and wrote the name. And then later on, God will tell me that that was the name of the ministry. It's because God told us that the revival that is coming is going to also bring transformation. It's not only spiritual revival, but it will be also transformation. And he said that at the marketplace we should have prayer altars, because when it starts from the marketplace, then transformation comes from there.
Tell me what a marketplace prayer altar looks like.
It's a place where you do a place of business or for workplace ministry, where people from that institution can meet, and at a particular time, mainly it's lunch hour, where some of them will not go to have lunch, but we gather to pray, to intercede for that institution, and pray and share the word of God. Yeah, now we have many here in Rwanda, in many institutions. Actually, most of them at the airport. We have 2 prayer altars. Rwanda Civil Aviation at the lunch hour. Rwanda, they have 1 at the lunch hour. At the Supreme Court, they have 1. At the Parliament, they have 1. Rwanda Revenue Authority, there is 1. And the Ministry of Commerce, East African Community Ministry, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they have 1. In banks, Ministry of Finance, many places you have prayer altars. They all mainly meet at lunchtime. Mainly, the purpose of this is to intercede for the institution, to pray for the institution, to bring God at the place of work, so that there may be a breakthrough.
Have there been any results from the prayer altars?
Yeah, many people are saved through those prayer altars, because those who know the importance of the salvation invite their relatives, their colleagues. They come, and people are strengthened, are saved, and encouraged in their spiritual life.
Can you tell me if anything about the BDC impacted your life?
Yeah, definitely. BDC impacted my life. I was only an architect, a professional architect, but for now I'm an entrepreneur. I had a dream of having a quarry since 2000. I was trying to do it, but it didn't happen. But after attending BDC training, now it's operational. I have started it. It is operational. Not only me, but also I have a brother, my young brother. He used to work. He worked for 10 years in an NGO. Then, because of frustration, he resigned. But after I attended BDC, I also sent him to BDC training. He was, I think, in the 5th cohort, and after that he started his farm. He's now a certified accountant. He started his farm called ACT. He's operating and he has many clients. He's working, he's succeeding.
Of all the things you learned at the BDC, is there anything that stands out to you that really was impactful?
To have a business idea and do a business plan of that business idea and execute it and see it being successful, and not only that, not to be stuck on one business only. To be, you can do many businesses, you can run them from far, you are not called to sit in, or you can start it and give it some people to manage it, and you keep going, opening other businesses. And that is powerful because it's diversity. You open many streams of income.
How do you see the Lord using the BDC here in Rwanda? What role do you think the Lord has for the BDC?
BDC has a big role in Rwanda in the transformation which is coming, God is planning. BDC is a big tool because I see BDC as a nursery of marketplace ministers in this coming time of transformation. So I see BDC as a tool of God in the coming revival and the transformation which God is planning for this nation. And from that, because Rwanda being the heart of Africa, whatever happens in Rwanda impacts the whole continent, being good or bad. But we know that the promise of God is that the good things which are happening now and which are going to happen in the future from Rwanda will impact the whole continent. So BDC will play a key role in the transformation that is coming.